Welcome our viewers, wherever you are watching from. I'm Reverend Victor Gabriel Nganga. This is your week of testimonies. And what we are saying today, this week, you will become a testimony. I want you to begin texting. You are a testimony. You will become a testimony. You will not only share the testimonies, you shall also become a testimony. And you can see David in the Bible, where we read 1 Samuel 17, verse 36. Thy servant slew both the lion and the bear, and this circumcised Philistine shall be as one of them, seeing he has defiled the armies of the living God. David said, after he killed lion, he killed bear, he said even Goliath shall become one like them. When David killed bear, when he killed lion, he did not only share the testimony, he was a testimony that the lion could not kill him, bear could not kill him. You will not only share the testimony, you shall also become a testimony that people shall look at you and they are going to see a testimony in your life, and you also as a testimony. You share the testimony of killing the lion, share the testimony of killing the bear, and also you becoming a testimony that the bear could not be able to kill you, lion could not be able to kill you. David became a testimony, and this week you shall become a testimony. We are also going to see in the book of Daniel 3, verse 27, other people who shared their testimony and they also became a testimony. Is Daniel, is Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. In the book of Daniel 3:27, Bible says, and the princes, governors, and captains, and the kings, counselors, being gathered together, so these men upon whose bodies the fire had no power, was an hair of their head, seagoat, neither were their coat changed, nor smell of fire had passed on them. They were put in the den of in the furnace of fire, and the fire could not burn them. The fire was burning, but they were not burning. They were in that furnace of fire. The challenge, one turned to a testimony. What was to kill them became a testimony. What was to kill them, to destroy them, had no power over them. They looked at them in this, even their hair, even their coat. And this is where they became a testimony. Their head, even their hair, their coats, nor the smell of fire has passed on them. Ordinarily, when you put a paper in fire, it will burn. When you put when one puts you put your finger on fire, it will burn. But this, even the cloth will burn. But these three, their coats, even they were not smelling fire. Their hair, their dresses, their coats, nothing was burning. So they became a testimony. They did not only share the testimony, they became a testimony. The fire had no power over them. And this week it is going to happen to somebody. You will not only share the testimony in that challenge, you yourself also will come out from that challenge as a testimony. You will come out as a testimony. You not only share the testimony, you shall also come out as a testimony. Daniel, the Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, they came out as a testimony. David came out as a testimony. Daniel also is another case who turned to a testimony in the book of Daniel. Daniel chapter 6. You look at Daniel, you see it in the book of Daniel chapter 6. Daniel also became a testimony. 6 and there verse 20. When you look at there verse 20, when he came to the den, he cried with a lamentable voice unto Daniel. And the king spake and said to Daniel, O Daniel, servant of the living God. Is thy God whom thou serve continually able to deliver thee from the lions? And when you look at the Bible, you discover there, verse 22, Daniel said, my God has sent an angel and hath shut the lion's mouth, that they have not hurt me, for as much as before him innocency was found in me, and also before thee, O king, have I done no hurt. That Daniel was also found in the den of lion. The lion had no power over him. They never did anything to him. He said there is no hurt. They could not hurt him. They could not wound him. They could do nothing to him. So Daniel also became another man who turned to a testimony. The challenge of den of lions turned to be a den of testimony. A den, the challenge turned to be a testimony. And Daniel himself, he became that man. Lion could not kill. He became a testimony. My message to somebody who is listening and watching is that challenge, one, it shall turn to a testimony. That challenge will change, become a testimony. And you shall also become a testimony. You shall also end up as a testimony. Not only challenge shall turn to a testimony, even yourself, you will turn to a testimony. There is God who turns challenges to testimonies. And that is God who is going to turn you to a testimony. He turned challenge to testimony. He turned you into a testimony. And I want to pray for you to believe God that your challenges shall turn to testimonies, and you in that challenge you shall turn to a testimony. I pray for you in the name of Jesus. I declare from now, you are coming out from that challenge as a testimony. People shall look at you, they shall not see the challenge, they shall see testimony. There shall be no smell of any challenge, there shall be smell of testimony. Nothing shall be marked with the challenge again. You shall be marked with the testimonies in the name of Jesus. As the case of David, as the case of Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, as the case of Daniel, your case is the next, that you are added in that list of testifiers. You will not only testify, people shall look at you and they are going to see you as a testimony in the name of Jesus Christ. And I want to pray for you. Nobody shall deny you are a testimony. Nobody shall deny your testimony in the name of Jesus Christ. People shall look at you and they are going to see a testimony in the name of Jesus Christ. God bless you. Keep on watching. Subscribe our YouTube channel, and God shall bless you every day in the name of Jesus Christ. Text me where you're watching from and declare, I'm a testimony. I'm not a challenge. I am a testimony. Text that and declare, I am a testimony. I'm not a challenge. God bless you. Shalom.